Welcome to Module 2 of Fin525, Financial Institutions Management. In this module, we'll look at one of the first risks that financial institutions face, and that is interest rate risk. In Topic 2, we will look at how to measure it using both the duration model and the repricing model. The maturity model is also covered in a much more minor way in the text. I think it's an appendix even now. But the two main models that are used in practice are duration, which is the preferred model theoretically, and repricing, which is the preferred model from a practical standpoint because of its ease of use. So you need to get your head around both of those models of how to measure the interest rate risk. And then we go on to look at how institutions manage that risk. And the first way they manage it is through off-balance sheet activities. So in other words, derivative markets, futures and swaps and options. And that's covered in Chapter 7 of the text. And really that's a key learning point in this subject. Now there's a fair bit of calculation work in the questions. What that is doing is trying to build your understanding. Okay, they're not just numbers to crunch through numbers' sake. As you could see from the assessments, what I'm trying to get at here is you need to be able to explain to me in words why it's important and demonstrate why it's important. And you demonstrate that through the numbers. Okay, that's the demonstration of your understanding, if you like. The second way that they manage interest rate risk is through loan sales or securitization. Okay, so that's a key way that financial intermediaries manage their interest rate risk. And so you need to be aware of the costs and benefits of doing that. Obviously, securitization was a big issue in the global financial crisis, and in the aftermath, issuing that type of debt into the market was far more difficult. So those are issues that you need to sort of think about when you're actually going through that material. So how to measure it, then how to manage it. And basically that's how this subject's going to be structured across the board. How do you measure the risk, and then what are some techniques for managing it? But the key risk faced by financial intermediaries is interest rate risk. Okay, by their very nature of intermediation, that's a key risk that they face. And so you need to know the ins and outs of how to measure it and the costs and benefits of each of those measurement techniques. And then the two major ways that they can manage that risk and the costs and benefits of both of those ways. So that's what this Module 2 is about.